Install the rear stabilizer onto the main frame with the 4 hex head bolts and the 4 flat washers. First, you will need to route the computer cables and the brake lever and cable through the console mast cover. Then you will need to unravel the computer cables and snake them through the console mast until the cable connectors come out of the top opening of the console mast. Install the console mast into the mainframe receiving tube under the cover. Next, you'll need to install the brake lever on the console mast with the 2 Phillips screws. Install the cover with 2 4mm screws. Next, you'll need to slide the cover up to the console mast and bolt the mast in place with the 7 hex head bolts, 6 flat washers, and 1 curved washer. Lastly, you'll need to install the 2 brake cable tie downs with the 2 5mm screws. You'll need to install the handlebar onto the console mast with 2 hex head bolts, 2 flat washers, and 2 split washers. First, we'll be installing the console. To do this, you'll need to plug in the 2 computer cables and 2 hand pulse cables into the connectors on the back of the console. Once the cables are connected to the console, install the console onto the console mast with the 4 Phillips head screws. Install the top 2 screws through the cover plate. Once the console is secure, snap the handlebar cover in place. Next, you can install the front stabilizer cover with the 2 Phillips head screws. Then you can install the rear stabilizer cover with 2 Phillips head screws. Next, we'll install the pedals onto the crank arms. Remember that the left pedal has a reverse thread and will be screwed into the crank in the opposite rotation from normal threads. Make sure to tighten the pedals as much as you possibly can. Next, we'll install the seat onto the seat post. Once on the post, tighten down the bolts on either side of the bottom of the seat to make sure that the seat is secure. After this, you can finish assembly by installing the drink bottle holder onto the console mast with 2 Phillips head screws.